Hello everyone, my name is Droogie Forever, and today we're playing Cyrano Story. This is free to play on Steam. I don't have current progress, so I don't care.
Welcome newcomers to the immersive and mind-blowing puzzle world of Cyrano Story. This permanent, alternate reality game created by Allison Smith is a short and complex adaptation of the transmedia ARG experience that took place in 2019 during the launch of Funcom's cosmic horror game, Moons of Madness. To thank devoted fans and help upcoming Moons of Madness players get in the mood for horrific, otherworldly missions, our team has adapted the Cyrano Story game and made it accessible for all, right here, for free. To get started, simply click on your first moon, analyze the given visual clues, find links between them, and give it your best guess. Write your answer anywhere in the darkness and wait for a response from the entity. You can speak with this invisible force as many times as you'd like. You'll know you've broken a seal when one of Dr. Olivia Mason's transmissions has been unlocked. Keep in mind that most of these puzzles were originally designed to be solved by entire online communities. In fact, we would be stunned if anyone would be able to complete this ARG without opening at least a few hundred browser tabs. So, feel free to reach out to the Cyrano Story community on Discord for clues or take a look at the various ARG collectives by clicking on resources below. Whatever you make your experience out to be, shoot for the moon.
I had no idea this had anything to do with Moons of Madness.
Fun playing it.
That's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm going to be terrible at this then, if it's something that's that difficult. This is it. This is the clue. It's moon rock. Then, looking at him darkly, Zeus, who gathers the clouds, spoke to him, "Do not sit beside me and whine, you double-faced liar. To me, you are the most hateful of all gods who hold Olympus. Forever quarreling is dear to your heart. Wars and battle." Greek and Roman sculpture number 23. Wait. Wars and battle. That is... Wars and battle. Is that Ares? Hold on. It says Ares online. I'm gonna put in Ares. Let's see what happens.
You're getting closer. We are getting stronger.
Does that mean I got it or didn't? I don't think I did. Greek and Roman sculpture 23. Trying to figure out who the hell this is. Alright, what about the quote? It's about Ares. This quote's about Ares. I mean, we can type in Mars, that's Ares' counterpart, but...
You're getting closer. We are getting stronger.
Maybe they're all three different. Nope, that one did nothing. See, I'm not sure about this one. I think you have to do all three, I think. So I think we got these two. This is the one that I have no idea about. It's just an asteroid. It's an asteroid or a... See what it does with that. Nothing. Alright, let's see. Of course that didn't work. Alright. Let's take a look at the ARG and see if we can figure it out. Here's a Cyrano ARG thing. Okay. I don't know this third one. I just don't know it. There's not enough to go. It's literally just an asteroid. There's no information here. Oh, reveal new runes by entering the correct phrases. So maybe I'm entering the wrong phrases. Because we only have 2 runes here. Let's see. Room 23 is at the museum and it houses all this stuff, but is this the one? Is that Venus? I think it is.
You're getting closer. We are getting stronger.
What if it's just Venus?
You're getting closer. We are getting stronger.
Okay, how about...
You're getting closer. We are getting stronger. You're getting closer. We are getting stronger.
Boy, this has got to be like super specific. What the fuck, man? 'Cause I'm literally looking at the statue and this is the name of it. I've typed in a bunch of different, you know, ways of saying it, but... Where's the... Whoop. How about...
You're getting closer.
It just keeps saying that.
We are getting stronger.
What if...
You're getting closer. We are getting stronger.
Well, it doesn't matter what I put, it just says that. I don't know what to do, man. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is ridiculous. The marble statue of Aphrodite, also known as the Crouching Venus. So, I mean, I could just put Aphrodite. I don't know if I... Did I put that?
You're getting closer. We are getting stronger.
No, okay, I wouldn't take that. So it wants something to do with Venus or Aphrodite or whatever. It's accepting it, but it's like... This is actually super frustrating. Because when you feel like you know the answer and it's not taking it, that pisses you off. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Yeah, it's not accepting that. Let's see.
You're getting closer. We are getting stronger.
Well, it accepted, sort of, British Museum. I don't know. I've read everything about this statue, and that is literally all the information I have. Yeah, it didn't accept that. It's not accepting that. I don't know. I don't know what else to put for this. And this one, I looked this up. This is the quote. Here, what? What the hell? Alright, Ares was one of the 12 Olympians in the archaic tradition by the Iliad and Odyssey. So, it didn't accept Odyssey. How about Iliad? No. Zeus expresses a recurring Greek revulsion toward the god when Ares returns wounded and complaining from the battlefield at Troy. Then looking at him darkly, Zeus, who gathers the clouds, spoke to him. It's the exact same quote. And if I put in Ares, it just says you're getting closer.
We are getting stronger. You're getting closer. We are getting stronger.
I put in all three. I thought maybe it would accept that for all three. Aries, Mars, Venus, you know. I don't know. I don't know about this one. This is the one I'm so confused about. Damn it. Let's see if I can find some thread or something. Let's see. All right, so, okay. Here's what you do. So I found what you do for this one. All right, so researchers discovered the body here was an image of Mars 1 moon, which has the name of Ares and Aphrodite's son, Phobos. So, Phobos.
What?
Finally. But why do I have to put in just this one instead of these two? I don't understand that. Alright, let's see. I was there again. There is a pressure, a vilification, more like a growling hunger, an echo in a vacuum that resonates only in my mind. As I was watching it, I could feel a stare. It was spying on me, surveying me, scrutinizing me, taking note of my every move and every thought in my sleeping and waking states, always. A voice imprinted in my memory, but the words are faded, the meaning blanked. Was it my voice? All that I recall is the fear, the instinctive alarm constantly repeating, "Get out, get out." I was there again, as though the sleeping pills were just candy, absent of any medicinal purpose. They told me that I would be fine, that I would not dream anymore, and yet I was there again, surrounded by the abysmal mist that gazed into my soul like I was its next prey. Exhaustion is creeping in, but I am too anxious and scared to accept that I have to go to sleep. Oh, right, you gotta enter sleep.
Are you alone? No. You are not.
Dr. Olivia Mason, September 5th, 2019. Personal log number 47. I've had trouble sleeping again. There's a voice that... Everyone is stressing the importance of regular rest, given my illness. I'm quarantined for the foreseeable future, maybe until the end of the trip.
Oh,
I
boy.
can't abide idle time.
That
I can't
is
just
close
stare
down.
at the ceiling. So I've taken on a side project. Call it cutting edge. Call it crazy. But if I can advance it, that might buy me back some goodwill with the company. The rest of the crew doesn't know what I'm up to. I'm sure they don't care. And nav report submitted. The company doesn't concern itself with the human touch. They have alarms for every type of report or inspection. At first, it's just annoying, but after 9 months in, every alarm is like sandpaper on your nerve endings. I mean, I would think it was a psychological experiment by the company, if I didn't know better. Arigato, Trevor-san. I am sure we never could remember without... Fuck! Things you don't think about when you daydream of space travel as a kid. Lack of privacy, and just how much professional astronauts can get on each other's nerves when crammed into a vessel. It's the last leg of this long journey.
It's a long transmission.
I mean, we're bound to get snippy with each other. We were even prepped for that in workshops, but I've been getting static from them for a while. None of them believe me. They whisper hypochondriac to each other. And it doesn't matter what they believe. The quarantine protocols are stringent and clear. If a crew member suspects they are sick, quarantine is enforced, regardless of the probability. They have to go through the motions, and that just makes them angrier. I'm pretty sure they think I'm making it up. I thought it would be the company that came down on me for this, but they remain cordial. They poke and prod me with test after test. They keep pawing me with medical questionnaires that rival the 100-page NDA that got me up here. Mom, Dad, if you listen to some redacted version of this someday, I'm sorry I told you that I was in an undersea lab in the Mariana Trench. Test after test comes up negative. They say they can't find any physiological ailment, but I mean, they will, they've got to. Something is wrong, I can feel it. But I'm more than this illness. This side project of mine, I'm near a breakthrough. If I can just... My body wants to sleep, but my mind is adamant about staying awake. I can still remember that dream. Darkness. Someone keeps repeating something. It's... damn. It's just on the tip of my tongue, you know? Good night, Mars. See you soon. Dr. Olivia Mason, Navigation Specialist of the Cyrano, signing off.
That was such a long transmission. Holy shit, man. Okay, now what?
Dr.
Your fear has not prepared you for this.
Alright, so this one here, this is an image of a German epitaph. It's engraved on the tombstone of the German mathematician George Frederick Bernhard Riemann. Riemann, with an M, M-A-N-N, sorry. I didn't mean to say it with a D. Alright. This one here, Quintus Steele is the name of the protagonist and architect of a building in Robert A. Heinlein's short sci-fi story, And He Built a Crooked House. And this is a drawing of Albert Gleiz's called Dessin pour l'homme au balcon. Entering some words apparently gives you a false positive, so gravity. This was on the website. This is a new thing. Cube.
Yes. Small minds grasping at a greater truth.
Sphere.
How unimaginative.
Event horizon.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know why gravity didn't do anything.
Getting closer.
Huh. Interesting. Gravity's doing nothing. Alright, so what you do is enter fourth dimension.
Your seal was broken.
Okay, we have two new A-shaped symbols. This one is a Lovecraftian monster. And the second one, this is a constellation from Cygnus X1, an X-ray source considered to be the first widely accepted black hole. So then, you input black hole.
Second seal was broken.
Alright, so that should have revealed another symbol. This is a supermassive black hole at the center of the Messier 87 galaxy. Answer lies in the phenomenon allowing the black hole to be seen, most specifically the photon sphere effect. So you enter that.
Yes. Let's teach her the key. The seal is exposed. Silence.
Dr. Olivia Mason, September 9th, 2019, personal log number 54. Okay, so sleep is still a little elusive. That said, I'll always take this frenzy of a new theory than simple, unimaginative dreams. Although, not that my dreams have really been simple much lately. I know, I'm on a ship hurtling through Mars on a mission my clandestine corporation is keeping a secret from the rest of Earth. That should be the dream, right? Right? But this other project, oh my god, I haven't told any of the others. I can't, they'd laugh at me. I couldn't blame them, it's so far out there. Okay, so I dug through the company's archives, everything that they have for the work of Dr. Newhart. She's something of a mathematics superstar. I mean, she's a bit infamous on account of her theories turning really strange at the end, and having some kind of nervous breakdown and vanishing from her family years ago. Full disclosure, I was a bit of a fan. I read all of her books, including The Impossible Angles and Spaces Between the Wall of Sleep. The company tried to hire her for years and she always turned them down. And I know how frighteningly persuasive the company can be, but she still turned them down. More power to her. But these archives, my god, they have work she never published. I mean, most of it's incomplete, but how did they even get this? It's this grand patchwork of theories from Planck, Heisenberg, Riemannian, Sir Arthur Stanley Eddington, as well as the notes of less reputable sorts. It hints at cracking the code of the geometry and curvature of space, like unlocking the higher dimensions of non-Euclidean reality, bending space, folding space, finding shortcuts in between. I know. Like I said, it's way out there, but just a few hours ago, I made a link. I solved a bit of the equation the rest of them were stuck on. It's like inspiration struck. It's unlocked something in my head, and my mind is moving faster than my hands can take notes. I think it actually work. I mean, we're still light years from all that, but I'm closing the gap. I might never sleep again. God, I can't tell anyone, but once I get this down solidly, the company is going to salivate for it. This could change everything. It won't matter if they think I'm crazy, if they also think I'm a genius. Dr. Olivia Mason, navigation specialist of the Cyrano, signing off.
Alright, let's see. These are coordinates for the Galapagos Islands. Well, actually, there's three of them there. Let's see. Okay, alright. I know what this one is. Evolution, I think.
Another seal has been broken.
Alright, so this is a portrait picture of Hugo de Vries, I think. This is a flower. These clues point towards the non-Darwinian theory of evolution, first proposed by John Baptist Lamarck. So if you enter mutation... This is the full form of 3T3 cells, I think. And this is the ISBN code for the immortal life of Henrietta Lacks. People discovered that these were related to the first immortalized cells, which are produced from the cancerous cells of the patient Henrietta Lacks, which led to breakthroughs in genetic research and stem cell. So if you enter either immortalized cells or stem cell...
It's Olivia. It's October the 15th. Personal log number... whatever. No sleep. They threw me a birthday party. It was awkward. Forced smiles all around. I made pleasantries through the door, but mostly I just listened as they spoke to each other in a language I couldn't understand. There were moments, though, that I felt that I was beginning to recognize some of it, maybe. I don't really believe that, but I can't stop half hearing these words as something familiar. Ugh. I need to rest. My head feels fuzzy. I keep bumping into things and knocking all my papers over. But I want to focus on my work. Let me tell you a story, or a fascinating tidbit to get myself drowsy. So recently, back on Earth, some scientists experimented on chicken embryos. They blocked the proteins of 2 genes active in the formation of the chicken's face. You know what happened? Instead of a beak, the chicken embryos grew mouths with teeth like a dinosaur. It's a different way to look at what we inherit from everything that came before. I mean, it never goes away. It's only hidden there. It's like covered over. It's the secret language of our DNA. We're just books inside of a haunted library of wriggling things. We are filled to bursting with gills and claws and fins and tentacles, all of it ready to surge out of us, only held back by the thinnest scrim of a couple of proteins. It makes me wonder what is being held back by seemingly greater things than ourselves. If a carbon-based life form can be hiding all of this within their DNA, an individual's immortal cell could expand indefinitely with sufficient provocation. I believe this map holds the key. What else can I bless you with? What other captivating note can I leave this on? Well, I'm further down the rabbit hole now, past Newhart's unpublished notes, into supposed fragments of the narcotic manuscripts, the Book of Eben, even the incomprehensible equations that were scratched into the cell walls of a witch who vanished from the Salem trials. I'm so close. This sequence in our blood is a melody. It's radiating from a light that I'm trying to free. It's a source of power and a portal into the past. It's just like our DNA. I can't quite hear it yet, but I know that this part of us is because of it. I'm going to crack this. Then the company will have to recognize me. They can't stop this. They won't hide my work within their files away from the world. They can't stop me. This is me, Olivia, on the Cyrano, signing off.
Okay. What's this?
After time, it's nothingness. You'll be one step closer to knowledge if you ascend outside of its realms. The merge is inevitable. This is not a dream.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. A snake and an egg. Alright, so what are these? Okay, so one of those is a zodiac. So if you enter zodiac,
The wheel is turning.
the lady is Anank.
Yes. Compulsion made a great consort.
And then the last item is an Orphic egg.
Yes. The world egg that spawns things.
Alright. If you enter zodiac signs, it gives you weird. Yeah, so that doesn't work as much. Researchers discovered the clues led to the consort of mate called Kronos. However, this answer didn't progress the seal as expected.
Yes. The seal has been broken.
Okay. A book. Some kind of weird demon and a line from the Iliad. Okay. Enochian?
I now see the path that leads to the abyss.
Okay. What about Kronos?
Yes. The seal has been broken.
I see Kronos. His eyes are on fire. Let's see. We already looked at all these, right? Let's see. Titans.
Yes. Tearing them apart with reaches.
One of these is a brazen jar.
Yes. All it took was 2 giants.
And then
Yes. Burning the entrails would kill them all.
Alright, researchers found the theme of these clues was to kill or slaughter the gods, and in return a question was asked. So you could put kill or slaughter.
How shall I proceed?
Burn.
Time is the fire in which we burn.
Dr. Olivia Mason, personal log. Time feels meaningless.
I don't know how anybody ever
I've
figured this
changed the
shit
flight
out.
coordinates, and we move closer to the moons each day, yet the only sign of time moving forward is my own deterioration. I expected kickback from the crew, from the company, but everyone's a go. Despite my illness, they still trust me, and will thank me later. My headphones, however, they were less than thrilled. They have been hissing at me. A voice is there. It's hidden within the static, and it's buzzing. A warped voice is present. It's trying to warn me of something, and it's different from the voices that come to me when I'm forced to rest from exhaustion. No, this is different. The buzzing voice is trying to make me stop. It's causing debilitating migraines. They are so severe that my nose starts to bleed. But I've put my headphones away now, so it can't get to me. You know, it's probably nothing. I'm probably just stressing myself out with how close I am to it. The voice is probably just my headphones somehow, picking up the crew speaking to each other, and I'm just looking for something that I can recognize within it. A sort of audio pareidolia. I'm so close. The work opens an event horizon in my head. It devours ignorance. Space is relative. Everything is connected in a perfect void. We're way past the Tillinghast theorem. The other dimensions are not so very other. We are not alien to them. The human brain contains vestigial structures, sensory organs that could detect these higher dimensions. They're not distant places. They might be an arm's length away, just in a direction that we have no word for and cannot truly comprehend. We might have vestigial organs, whole vestigial extremities in parallel places that we cannot even sense. We might be vast organisms. What were we? If one were to understand the secret geometries, one could reach out a hand and directly touch another person across the room, across an entire football field. I could reach inside and pull out an organ, dripping, palpitating, without leaving so much as an incision. You have to reach in a direction that's like diagonal, but not. The voice that whispers to me while I rest, it's very crafty. It's learned to mimic the voice of my conscience. It's interjecting into my own internal monologue. I fear how it may manifest in my thoughts. How much are they truly my own? I think the company knew about all of this. I think they'd let me find those files to set all of these events in motion. I think the Cyrano has a purpose beyond the crew's known mandate. I think they wanted me to be the only lab
These
rat
transmissions
who can
are so
see the
long.
maze.
Jesus, dude.
Dr. Olivia Mason, navigation specialist of the Ship of Fools, signing off.
Alright, which one do we need to do now? I don't even know. Is it this one? This one.
Knowledge is a dangerous thing, but ignorance is no protection.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, so this you had to translate apparently. And it's in Nochian, but I don't think that word does anything. Yeah. So it's in Nochian, you have to translate the clues. You get Memorial ID 733928843. This led to Levi H. Dowling. The other one is coordinates. I think it's this one. The burial place of the sleeping prophet. This led to Edgar Casey.
Yes, the mystic clairvoyance.
Also, from here, you can get an extra clue if you type in Jesus, Christ, Gospel, or Aquarian.
Yes, a shared transcription.
Okay, from here, this new audio clue will help you discover Akashic. Alright, so the two new clues. We have the Book of Enoch 1083. The answer, Book of Life.
Those names, included and excluded.
The other thing, the symbol, is you could put opposition or duality, and that will give you...
Yes, everything is duality.
Also, if you enter Book of the Dead, which is opposite of Book of Life...
You doorkeepers who guard your
Excuse me.
portals, who swallow souls and who gulp down the corpses of the dead, who pass you by when they are allotted to the house of destruction. May you guide Olivia. May you open the portals for her. May the earth open its caverns to her.
Also, if you enter Book of Enoch, you'll get the same clue. So now, what this led to, the text is one of the spells from the Book of the Dead. So it leads you through Duat, and you reach the bark of either Ra or Amun-Ra. So we'll do Amun-Ra.
Much of your pain is self-chosen.
I
There we
have
go.
seen the dark universe yawning, where the black planets roll without aim, where they roll in their horror unheeded, without knowledge or luster or name. Hey, shh, it's alright. Remember, 7 and 9 down the onyx steps. That's it. We're getting closer to the moons. We have to be close when the moment comes. But not this close! You sick fucks. My private thoughts. Is my work entertainment to you? All you filthy little voyeurs? Do you feel clever because you managed to catch my signal and listen to my sufferings? Leeches! And to what end? Do you think that there's some kind of connection between us? To the moon and star, to the spaces of my mind, or the... Something is wrong. I can't hear their voices anymore. I just hear the noises of the ship going on like a ghost. Am I dead? Oh, no. No. I can't believe I've been doing work that will change reality for our species. You've been drawn in by something that is happening to me that I don't understand. Why is this happening? I don't think I did this. And I still can't hear them. I am so alone, except for you absentees. I can't hear them, but I think I'll hear it when I sleep. I wake into that horrible sound clawing into my core while I fall into the black-red muck! Oh. Shut up! 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 I solved forbidden equations that broke the minds of renowned men. I made sense of Gilman's indecipherable scribbling. I reached past the last curved rim of space, past blasphemous infinity. I unraveled the terrible cosmic narrative. I pored over myth cycles that predate humanity, read all the impossible names in the hideous contexts. I shake off the shackles of natural law. I'm the opener of the way. I part the veil. I draw back the curtain on nameless eons and inconceivable dimensions of elder, outer entity. I see them in the spaces between, reaching out to me with hands that are not hands. I have seen the face of God. And it is terrible. The rest of you, you're all complicit in this, but you can make it right, since I have an audience. I want you to recite something, all of you. Record it, spread it, and your voices will reach me through means not wholly known. This is important. Are you ready? Repeat this phrase after me. 7 and 9, down the onyx steps. 7 and 9, down the onyx steps. There will come a time when I see you, but you won't see me. This is me. I am nothing. Nothing exists, save empty space. And you are but a dream. Signing off.
Alright, well, we have one more to go. And I think it's this one.
Do you think this is a dream?
That's funny. Alright, we'll do it again. I just wanted to show you guys that.
Do you think this is a dream?
She roams through space. She has a house. Where is it?
Moons of Madness.
How long can you survive without air?
I don't know. Uh, 5 minutes.
What sense are you willing to lose first?
Hearing? I don't know. So these clues actually aren't on the thing, so I don't know if we'll be able to proceed. Yeah.
The oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown.
This is
Well, there we go. Nice.
Last personal log of Olivia Mason. The date? I'm here, within the planet's gravitational field. After an infinitely long journey. And I'll never even walk on the surface. Jon flyget. Gakarola kedishtui. I've spent my life in the pursuit of science and wonder, the unexplored and the unexpected. But with each new discovery came nothing that wasn't already present. The suspiciously long shadows were always there. I just didn't know where to look for them. I can see them everywhere now. They've replaced my crew. I used to find it annoying that they only spoke in a language I can't speak to one another. Now I long for the comfort of recognizing that it's Japanese. Recognizing that I'm audibly hearing it at all. Gominnasai. To my family and friends, I love you to the moon and back. I'm sorry I'm not in the Mariana Trench. Do something with my savings. Make sure everyone brings a plate. And enjoy yourselves, while you still can. To those who have kept me company, you have reached me, and for that, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have ever reached back. It knows you now. It knows your fears, your guilt, your weaknesses. I've doomed you all. Please do not feel responsible for what is to come. Your words did nothing but ease my own guilt. And finally, to Dr. Newhart, wherever you are, I couldn't have done this without you, and I only wish you hadn't left your work for me to finish. Ja ja, ja verlaat, zie ja. You are experiencing what has happened, what is happening, what will happen. From the wells of the night to the gulfs of space, and from the gulfs of space to the wells of night. Praises to the mollusk titans. Praise and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Yeah, the black goat of the woods. Yeah, the goat with 1,000 young. Ja, Falmafsagen. Ja, Kneifsagen. Ja, Athksun. Ja, Chtagu. Ja, Chshag. Ja, Chshog.
All right. Hey, we did it. All right. What? I got a copy of Moons of Madness? Well, I already have it. Well, maybe I'll give it to one of you guys. If anybody made it to the end of this video and you comment that you want the key, I'll give it to you. How about that? If you made it to the end of this video and you see this right now and you want Moons of Madness, let me know and I'll send you the key. Alright? Assuming that it lets me have it because I already have it in my library. So if it gives me a key, I'll give it to you. Maybe I should just click it to reveal it and then you can get it off the video. Alright, fuck it. Let's see what happens. There you go. If you guys are watching this video, input that key and you'll get the game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, tell that like button you want to smash, and don't forget to subscribe. You stay you, I'll stay me. Droogie forever. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Later.